Sweet pea, I hear that you are in need of some help for sleep. Yeah. It's been a long, long week, and what you deserve is to easily fall fast asleep. And that's why tonight I'm going to help you. But because the weather is changing, the season is changing, we're going to do this with a little bit of an autumn / fall theme to it. Okay, with really relaxing fall triggers and scents and sounds. All you need to do is, as soon as you feel that you're ready to sleep, just close your eyes nice and tight. Alright. Just gonna scoot up a little here. So I'm going to light you a candle. Okay. Not just any candle. I have picked you out a pumpkin chai candle. Now this is literally autumn in a jar. You'll see I've used it quite a bit. That smell is just amazing. I think I can smell almost like cinnamon, maybe a bit of nutmeg, a little bit of pumpkin, maybe a bit of vanilla as well. And I love how beautiful this jar is. I just wonder if it says, no it doesn't. It doesn't say what's in it, but. So we're gonna light this for you. Have you had your first of the season pumpkin spice latte? I feel like that's always like the first thing that you see when you come into like kind of fall or autumn time. I have not, but I have been putting, I made a little, you get shakers that you can put cocoa powder in on top of your cappuccinos, and you would like sprinkle a bit on. Well, in the little shaker thing, I've made a blend of sweet cinnamon, nutmeg, and a little bit of sugar, and I mix it all together, and I put that on top of my coffees, and it is delicious and very much tastes and smells of kind of autumn winter. So I would recommend trying that if you haven't already. It's really nice. Okay, let's light this for you. The candle is burning. And it'll just gently burn and scent the room with the wonderful scents of cinnamon and nutmeg and pumpkin. So I'm going to set this down beside you. You might be able to tell I have had my first cold this week of the season. I actually think it could be COVID, but been feeling a little bit poorly this week and had some terrible sleeps, because you know that way where you are really congested and you just can't get to sleep. That has been me. And I've been more tired as well, so I'm in need of sleeping too. So I will go to sleep just after this, after I get you to sleep. I definitely am on the mend though, feeling a little bit better today. Alrighty. Now the first thing we're gonna do, aside from lighting the candle today, is I have a diffuser ready for you. It's really, really nice, and it's a White Company diffuser. This is the outside of it. This goes on top of the diffuser, and it's already got some water in it. And what I wanted to do is I wanted us to make our very own little pumpkin, almost like autumn themed diffuser, using these oils. Look at all this. So I thought we could definitely make something special together that will make you feel sleepy, but also will be autumn themed. So we're going to pop drops in here. Okay, let's have a think. What makes you think of autumn? What makes you feel very autumny and nice and makes you feel the scents? I would definitely say so. It's a combination, but I definitely think we should pop in, if I can get it out, some sweet orange. I think that kind of orangey scent is very kind of autumny, wintry, and I think it goes with the cinnamon. So let's see. I reckon we do 3 drops of this. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright. Then I definitely think we need cinnamon in there. So I think we do have cinnamon in here. We do. And I think we should do 3 drops of this as well. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, now this is the question. I don't know what else makes you feel like autumn. So I've got rose, eucalyptus, citronella, frankincense. This is the baby Jesus aromatherapy oil, isn't it? Let's see what this smells like. Oh, it is a little bit spicy. I reckon we put one in here, you know. Like just 1 drop. 1 drop. Okay. It's got a little bit of frankincense. Oops. This is not going to plan. Just dropped the little. And if I move, I will knock this over. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, we also have tea tree, bergamot, maybe bergamot. Oh, I know. Found it. I think we should put 2 drops of vanilla in as well to make that real pumpkin spice. So, let's see. I've never actually seen vanilla included as an essential oil in any of my previous essential oil packs. I'm quite excited for this. So we'll do 2 drops. 1, 2. Okay. We have chamomile, ylang ylang, patchouli, clary sage, rosemary, geranium, lemongrass, peppermint, sandalwood. No, I think we've done a good job here. Okay, let's pop this on. The little, can you see the little smoke that's coming out of it? Oh, that does smell really nice actually, it's really refreshing. I think this is going to be all the mist. Okay, I think that is going to smell amazing, so we're going to set this back here just now, like so. Okay. Right, now I did promise some autumn themed triggers to help you sleep. The first one I have is this. This is a little autumn piece. There's pine cones. Leaves, little cherries, and the little winter berries is what I meant to say. I'm gonna hang this on my front door. Oh, it's an autumnal wreath. I like the sounds of the leaves. I have some fairy lights on me as well. Little leaves. Okay. We have a velvet pumpkin. Because I really like to make pumpkin soup, and then I like to roast the pumpkin seeds as well. These special little lights that light up. They're little kind of glass pumpkins. They're very, very cute. And there's some pine cones in here. I know people think pine cones are Christmassy, but they're also autumnal as well. I like to put these in places, make it cozy. We have a little straw pumpkin. It's pretty cute. Little straw pumpkin. make a big massive pumpkin. So this is my big glass pumpkin. I've got lights in here, so I pop fairy lights and I put the pine cones leaves in here, so it's like a little grass pumpkin. It's very cute. I bought the glass and the things inside separately, so I put them all together a couple of years ago when I was feeling a little bit more creative than I am currently. I'd love to do this stuff, I'd love to have more time to do it, but we will see, hopefully I get the chance to. But yeah, it's all very, very cute. Okay, and then I have lots of other little pumpkins. And there's little berries and things. Was that okay? I hope those sounds were nice for you. Shh, 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 shh. Just close your eyes. So I'm just going to gently pluck a little bit of negativity, anything that's bothering you. So we're just going to gently pluck some stress. Your insomnia. Any sadness. And there. And hopefully you will feel really good and a lot better and ready for sleep. Now I do have a little bedtime story for you. It's an autumnal one that I found. It's like for children, but I think it's super cozy. And I haven't read it all, but it is from the internet. Sometimes these go really well, sometimes they do not. So bear with me. I'm hoping it'll be a really cute one. It's fall themed, so it's called The Three Apples. So just close your eyes. I'm just gonna come down here and I'm gonna read it to you, okay? Are you ready? Here. Okay. Here it goes. An old apple tree stood in the orchard with the other trees, and all summer long it had stretched out its branches wide to catch the rain and the sun, to make its apples grow round and ripe. Now it was fall, and on the old apple tree were three great apples as yellow as gold, and larger than any other apples in the whole orchard. The apple tree stretched and reached as far as it could, until the branch on which the three gold apples grew hung over the orchard wall. There were the three great apples, waiting for someone to pick them, and as the wind blew through the leaves of the apple tree, it seemed to sing, "Here in the orchard are apples three, who uses one well shall a treasure see." And one morning, Gerald came down the lane that passed by the orchard wall. He looked longingly at the three golden apples, wishing that he might have one. Just then the wind sang its song, and again in the leaves of the apple tree, and plump down to the ground, right at Gerald's feet, fell one of the three gold apples. He picked it up and turned it round and round in his hands. How sweet it smelled, how mellow and juicy it was, Gerald could think of nothing so good to do with such a beautiful red apple as to eat it. He put it to his mouth and took a great bite of it, then another bite and another. Soon there was nothing left of the apple but the core, which Gerald threw away. He smacked his lips, went away, but the wind in the apple tree sang sorrowfully after him. Here in the orchard are apples too, but gone is the treasure that fell for you. And after a while Hilda came down the lane that passed by the orchard wall. She looked up at the two beautiful gold apples that hung on the branch of the old apple tree, and she listened to the wind as it sang in the branches to her. Here in the orchard are apples too, a treasure they hold for a child like you. Then the wind blew harder, and plump, an apple fell in the lane right in front of Hilda. She picked it up joyfully. She'd never seen so large and so golden an apple. She held it carefully in her clasped hands and thought what a pity it would be to eat it, because then it would be gone. I will keep this gold apple always, Hilda said, and she wrapped it up in the clean handed kerchief that was in her pocket. Then Hilda went home, and there she laid away in the drawer the gold apple that the old apple tree had given her. Closing the drawer tightly, the apple lay inside in the dark and all wrapped up for many days until it spoiled. And when Hilda next went down the lane and past the orchard, the wings in the apple tree sang to her, "Only one apple where once there were two. Gone is the treasure I gave to you." Last of all, Rudolph went down the lane one fine fall morning when the sun was shining warm and the wind was out. There, hanging over the orchard wall, he saw one great gold apple that seemed to him the most beautiful apple that he had ever seen. As he stood looking up at it, the wind in the apple tree sang to him, and it said, "Round and gold in the apple tree, a wonderful treasure hanging, see." Then the wind blew harder, and down fell the last gold apple of the three into Rudolph's waiting hands. He held it a long time and looked at it as Gerald and Hilda had, thinking how good it would be to eat and how pretty it would be to look at if he were to save it. Then he decided not to do either of those things. He took his jackknife out of the pocket and cut the gold apple in half, straight across and exactly in the middle between the blossom and the stem. Oh, the surprise that waited for Rudolph inside the apple! There was a star, and in each point of the star lay a small black seed. Rudolph carefully took out all the seeds and climbed over the orchard wall, holding them in his hand. The earth in the orchard was still soft, for the frost had not yet come. Rudolph made holes in the earth, and in each hole he dropped an apple seed. He then covered up the seeds and climbed back over the wall to eat his apple, and then go on his way. But as Rudolph walked down the lane, the orchard wind followed him, singing to him from every tree and bush, "A planted seed is a treasure won, the work of the apple is now well done." The end. That's kind of cute. I wasn't sure where that was going to go, but that is kind of cute about planting the apple seed in fall. I'm trying to think, is fall normally when you get your apples? I always thought it was like late summer. Maybe it's late summer, early autumn when you can get your apples. Apples. I do love, maybe that's why you get apple pie. That's like a kind of fall wintry dish, isn't it? I love apple pie and vanilla ice cream. It's such a cozy dish, or maybe with custard. Love custard as well. Again, such a cozy dish for autumn time. Nice and warm. Which is good. Alrighty. I'm just going to come a little closer now. relax. I want you to try and close your eyes. Okay. Massage your ear. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird, and if that mockingbird won't sing, Mama's gonna buy you a diamond ring, and if that diamond ring turns brown, Mama's gonna buy you a looking glass, and if that looking glass gets broke, Mama's gonna buy you a billy goat, and if that billy goat won't go, Mama's gonna buy you a garden bill, and if that garden bill falls down, is to be the cutest little baby in your time. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. And the sooner you fall asleep, the sooner a new day will start. And I hope that it will be either as good or better than today. And if you have a bad day, then it will definitely be better. I think what we'll do is we'll blow this out just now, will we? You're all tucked up. All